Did you know that more than 1.8 billion people use Facebook groups every month? There are millions of different Facebook groups. And with me is Matt Duffy, the admin and founder of Born Zillennial, to talk about you've got a really successful Facebook group, Matt. Tell me about it first. Tell me what your Facebook group is all about.
Yeah, thanks, Jane, for having me here. I'm so excited to chat with you today. Born Zillennial is a Facebook group for individuals born sometime in the 90s and shaped by the early 2000s. We're too young to be millennials and too old for Gen Z. And it's really not that we're neither, it's really that we're both. We're on the cusp. And it's really just a place for us to come together and connect. I've been providing that sense of belonging for about a year now. And our mission is to unlock the past, embrace the present, and brighten the future.
How big is your group?
We just celebrated 180,000 members, and we just also had our 1 year group anniversary in October. So it has grown pretty quickly, and we have members from over 100 countries, and Miley Cyrus is a member as well, which I have never recovered from ever since she joined back in March of this year.
Oh, that's awesome. What are some of the concerns of Zillennials?
Yeah, so it really started out as a place for early 2000s nostalgia and tech and, old music and memories and CDs and Walkmans and iPods. But once we got together, we really grew beyond that initial interest point and were able to connect on so many different things. And that's where Embrace the Present really comes in. I created it last October, which was peak pandemic, and I was class of 2020 from the University of Florida. And, it really came at a time where people were just looking to connect with one another. We had lost our face-to-face communities, so bringing them together there was really special. And now, it's navigating a job market, or how do you get a loan for a house, or people are, talking about how to just survive in your 20s, especially in, a world where there's really no self-help book that talks about navigating post-grad life or navigating your 20s during a pandemic. So I'd say our biggest issues right now are just how are we doing, focusing on mental health and sharing networking tips and advice in general.
Right. And just some connection with other people, I think was great, whether it's digital or not. What does it take to run a Facebook group of that size?
Yeah, I mean, I will say I cannot do it without my team. It takes a lot of time, but it's a lot of time well spent. I feel like since I've created this community, I've stopped wasting my time online and really investing it. And I've, sourced some of the most active and engaged members from the group to join my team. They're passionate about Zillennials and nostalgia and embracing the present and share my vision for the community. So, we all have different roles and, we're doing different things in the group, but really without that team to come up with ideas and also a team that you can trust really also lets you disconnect when you need to or take a break, but also motivates you and re-energizes you when you're in that group to just continue providing that value to the members.
Now, what are some features of a Facebook group that make it especially work well?
Yeah, I mean, so many of, Facebook really allows for connection to happen in these groups. And Facebook Community Summit just announced a lot of new products and features that as an admin, I am so excited to get into my groups. I'd say one that I'm most excited for is a new way to customize the group experience. It's giving a personalized look and feel from new colors and post backgrounds and fonts and custom emoji reactions. Also, new member greeting. One of my favorite things is getting new members, continuing to grow, and then right off the bat, welcoming them to the group and, setting my expectations and, the norms and guidelines of the group. And another one that was just announced is community fundraisers. So to raise money for group projects or even just for members to show their appreciation to admins and moderators for all the work that we put in to provide a safe, healthy, happy, and engaged online community.
And then how can somebody find Born Zillennial on Facebook?
Yeah, so if you go onto Facebook, you can just type in Born Zillennial into the search bar. It is millennial with a Z. We also exist on a lot of platforms. I think if we even type in millennial or generations, we kind of pop up because, I have some membership questions. And one of them I ask is, how did you find out about us? And a lot of people say, I was trying to look for a community of like-minded people, and they were searching things about generations. So type in Born Zillennial or Zillennial or Millennial or find Miley Cyrus. She has talked
Or
about
your
us as
name,
well a little
right? They
bit.
can find you too, Matt Duffy. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. Oh
Thank
yeah.
you
I'm,
so
I'm always
much.
posting about
Yeah,
it.
and congratulations on your success. I'm sure a lot of people found it very useful to stay sane during the pandemic. So thank you, Matt.
Yeah. No, thank you for having me.